Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect on a Saturday night. Yes, indeed, a little bit of a surprise. I don't usually do this on Saturday nights, but on occasion I will. Yes, indeed. And so we're going to do a little bit of live streaming here. Say hello to you. See who is with us here first as I pull everything out. And we're going to just answer some members, comments. One and all of the Salivation. Hold on a second here. Very good. And good to see GNS Metals is here. Welcome, good to see you. How you doing? And Yankee Pride is here too. Good to see you both. Welcome, welcome. Slugs, Bugs, Cops, and Donuts. First time seeing him here. Welcome, good to see you. Slugs, Bugs, Cops, and Donuts. 66 Sam is here, slurping with me. Appreciate you. You're the Retard is here as well. We've got Calvin Cooper, Roger, Emerald Coast Stacker, and Shravan Yandra, welcome. Leap 7N is here as well. All right. Very good. Robert Koch is here, and good to see Chuck and Plata remains optimistic. Good to see you, Chuck. Yes, indeed. Gary Croft is checking in, and so is Jeff Salcero. Welcome. I've not bought any Libertads in a little while, actually. I bought a 2-ounce Libertad a little bit of some months ago. It's really cool. Numismatic Stacker is here. Let's go with the first comment, shall we? Appreciate you guys joining me here tonight. This is what he says, Doug Baker. I am loving platinum coins more and more. I'm actually about to buy my first along with an ounce of gold. Where's a good place to shop for a 1/4 and 1/2 ounce platinum? I like palladium as well, but I like learning more and why I should own it. Well, very good. I'm not sure. You might try APMEX. Probably has a selection of 1/2 ounce, 1/4 ounce platinum, but probably most bullion dealers probably would not carry some of the smaller stuff. So APMEX has probably the best selection. I'd probably start there, and maybe eBay as well too. JK Pioneer is here. Welcome, good to see you. And thank you so much, Scorpion Metals, for popping in. Appreciate the thumbs up button. Thank you guys, appreciate it for being here tonight. Yes, indeed, that's right, Numismatic Stacker. Let's go silver. And let's see, Mutant Rife says the following here. I'm not sure that hydrogen fuel cells can attain broader usage, says Mutant Rife. 1 kilo of compressed hydrogen is basically the equivalent of 1 gallon of gasoline, and it takes 60 kilowatts of electricity to generate 1 kilo of compressed hydrogen. At what point would the electrical grid collapse from generating sufficient quantities? Maybe if we had dedicated SMRs, nuclear, to just generate the compressed hydrogen, but that would continue to push U-308 needs, that's uranium needs. From memory, I think just USA uses 359 million gallons of gasoline daily. Yes, indeed. Well, I don't know enough about hydrogen fuel cell technology. I didn't realize it takes that much electricity, so good point, Mutant Rife. We'll see. Wow, interesting indeed. All right, very good. And Montana Stacker just bought 2 1/10 ounce platinum last week. Very cool. Nice. All right. And let's see here. Mike Kitten is a grandmaster. Platinum is not only undervalued, but probably as of one of the lesser precious metals people are stacking. Yes, indeed. It's not as stacked as other metals are. Abram Taylor, I love platinum, platinum coins, platinum bars, platinum blondes, and catalytic converters. Me too. Oh, yes, indeed. Love those. Harpezo Skies is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. And Chef Stackers, thanks for joining me here tonight. Folks, we have a decent crowd already. 52 watching. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you. All right. And we've got Jim Reed here on this platinum video from a couple days ago. If you've not seen it, we talk about the pros and cons of stacking platinum here in 2023. Is it really worth it? Jim Reed, hey Sal, I'd be willing to bet that less than 3% of your subscribers hold any physical platinum. You and I, however, have long understood its value proposition since it was down in the low 700s in recent years, and hold the metal. Maybe miners abroad in North America, like Stillwater, still see a blow off top coming in the broader markets, followed by a deflationary crash, then launch in PMs and other energy commodities as central banks drop rates and begin the next, perhaps final round of boom in the boom bust cycle of fiat madness. Yes, indeed. Platinum very well could go along for that ride as well, too, to some extent. All right, thank you. Thank you, Liquid Electrum. He says the Spanish Bull runs $2,500 minimum on eBay. Good series for sure. Yes, indeed. Yes, good stuff. Good stuff there. And who knows? It seems like they will probably appreciate in price over time. The Spanish Roll Mint has done a good job on this on that stuff. Yes, indeed. Done a good job with their products. Thank you, Liquid Electrum. Good to see you. And thank you so much, Liquid Electrum. He watched the Franklin and a half video today, too. Thank you, sir. All right. George Montgomery says, scrapyards that buy catalytic converters might be interested in your platinum. Just a thought. Yeah, possibly. Although they're not going to pay spot price for it, likely. I would imagine they probably won't buy for spot price. Homestead Aquarius, yeah, platinum is pretty and so dense. It's a neat metal, and I've always wanted some, but it's really just to say I have it. Platinum just sits there, stable at least, but no activity. It was upper tier bullion back in the day, but I guess now that it takes its rightful place behind gold. Yep, it's kind of shifted in focus for sure. And we've got hot-headed Joel, yes, liquidity is a problem with platinum. Yes, indeed, that's right. Silver Britches, I recently picked up some platinum myself, Sal. I looked at that platinum to silver ratio, and it's historically low. That's right, I saw his video on that, a really good video on that. Cherokee Cowboy is here, keep on stacking. Good to see Tazante Flight, he's had a stressful day. I'm sorry it was a stressful day. I hope you can, enjoy and relax this afternoon and kind of recover. SAS Finance, good to know, Sal. No asteroids full of gold to flood the market. That's right. I'll make sure we don't make that flood the market. I'll keep it at bay. We'll see. Unaffiliated Rhodium has a small market and shot to $30,000 an ounce. It sure has. I paid very close attention at the time and did several videos on it as well. 66am says, what a beautiful display. Do you have a favorite platinum coin in your pile? The striped marlin coin is very nice. If you want to cash out, you can always take them to yard sales and spend them there. I think my favorite platinum coin, 66am, and good question by the way, is going to be the 2005 Proof Platinum Eagle. Love the reverse of that with the bounty and everything, and just a nice coin overall. Probably my favorite one. Culture of Currency, good to see you, my friend. Doing well. Hope you're doing well too. All right, nice. Thank you. And Con671 is here. Liked and shared out. Thank you, brother. All right, Silver Lion is with us as well tonight. Very good. GS Metal says, the platinum is too much of a risk. I'd rather spend a bit more and get gold. Yep, I understand. Certainly can understand that, sir. Doyle Nutbush says, for once, I don't have any comment. Good video. Well, that's all right, even if you just say it's algorithm or just a thumbs up or saying hello is good enough. It does help the algorithm for sure. Asteroid Psyche has some gold. That's right, Zardoz. Yes, indeed. Maybe we'll find out in a couple of years, right? About 4.5 years from now. We'll see. Launch Lang's Lame. So far, I bookmarked JM Bullion, SD Bullion, and APMEX. Which other sites are recommended and trusted, Sal? Love the channel. Well, Launch, I hope you come back and listen to this response because there are a lot of other dealers out there that are really good. Monument Metals, Bold Precious Metals, Pinehurst, Hero Bullion is another one. So there's plenty of other good places out there for sure. Steve C is here. Good to see you. Michael Martin is here. Johnny Wick is here as well. Hey, look at this, folks. Doesn't usually happen on a Saturday night. We might get a scammer. Cybercurrent Twitcher is here. Hello? We'll find. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, my name is James Parker, and I'm with Senior Care. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm calling to let you know about a new low-cost final expense insurance plan, which is designed to cover 100% of your funeral and burial expenses. So I have one of my agents. He will provide you more information. Would that be okay?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. E, for the super
Just to
chat.
make sure that you qualify, how old are you?
67. 67. Oh, dang it. That should have qualified with that. I know how to answer these questions. Dang it. Hey, anyways, thank you. The first super chat of the night is Mr. E with £5, £5. He says, keep doing what you do, Sal. Appreciate your insights, knowledge, and entertainment. Thank you, sir. I'm going to give you 5 quick push-ups here for you. Let's get those down and out. All right. Robert P. is here, too. Welcome. Let's do 5 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do one more. 6. One more just for gets and shiggles. All right, let's see here. Put my silver box back there. Good evening, Pistol Packing Pilot. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Pistol Packing Pilot is here. He's got a great channel. You want a channel about precious metals, but also a channel about the Second Amendment, about guns, and about pilot stuff. Yes, indeed. He really is a Pistol Packing Pilot. And he's got a lovely wife. Yes, indeed. There he is, the one and the only. Nickel Stacking is here. Jeff Nelson is here. Good to see you guys. Thank you, Mintoday and AG. Good to see you as well. All right. And we've got Kenneth Smith says, I agree, Sal. I'm learning constantly. That's right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. John Thompson says, I'm going to stick with silver coin for utility. Yes, indeed. I understand. And I think constitutional silver coins very well could be used as money one day. Hey, Liquid Electrum, thank you so much. Boom, bang, pow. A Saturday with Sal. Liquid Electrum, thank you, brother. Yes, indeed, that's right. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. All right. Let's do this. Things organized here. We got Twitch Radio. Says the following here. By the way, Cybercurtain Twisher posted a great video today of some pickups he got while on vacation, so you guys should check that out. Some really interesting stuff. Some things that I didn't know existed that were made of silver, hallmark silver. Pretty wild stuff. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. What's going on here? Let's take this out. Okay. Twitch Radio. I buy platinum, but I found that most LCS is like the coin version versus bars. I'm assuming it has something to do with taxes. Also, believe platinum is a long game, like 2026, 2030, before you see any major gain worth noting. The way I look at it is I like to get at least 1 or 2 ounces a year, but my main buy is gold and silver. Gold, of course, is a tier 1 asset, and silver is undervalued. Thusly, I buy more silver than the other two. Platinum is loaded with potential upside, but it all depends on demand in the near future. The problem with platinum is there's not enough information about what's going on in the industry. I'm not saying there isn't any, but nothing that is 100% confirmed by insiders or whatever. Yep, no, I understand. That's why I like to refer to it as being on the fringe, because there's not quite as much info on it. All right, very good. Oh, man, Constitutional Stacker is here. Thank you, brother. There's Constitutional Stacker. Appreciate the super chat, my friend. $2. Another great channel to check out, guys, is Constitutional Stacker. One of the only. Is here. Very good. Thank you. Oh, man. That's it. Wait till you, okay, she said, wait, the Women of Silver rounds come out. Oh, man. Wait till you see the Women of Silver rounds. That'll be an interesting thing. Oh, yes, indeed. I can't wait to see that. All right. DD Prepper, all of the dips on the metal. I gotta love the dips. Buy on the dips, especially for platinum. Luke says, I love platinum. I just tend to collect more gold and silver. I really only get platinum if I have extra cash after I get my monthly silver and gold. Yes. Yep, I certainly understand that. Montana Stacker, Big Sal. Couldn't agree more. I bought 2 platinum coins this morning. Oh, and 2 goldies to go along with them. Love the platinum marlin. Yes, indeed. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, you're in Atlanta Liverpool, so there's a few bucks paid. Yeah. It's the framework for CBDC. It's not CBD itself. It's the backbone to it. It's like, think of it like a rail system. And the train goes on the rail. The train being the CBDC and the rails that the framework is on. It's the beginning of it. There's no question about it, but it's not an actual CBDC. Chad says, I only have 1 platinum and never found the retool over article, so I never bought more. Yes, indeed. And by the way, check this Constitutional Stacker. If you've not seen this video, if you search on my channel for FedNow. I've done a couple of videos on it. Can you trust the FedNow? The media says yes. The next bank run under FedNow. It's going to be bad. Get ready to buy gold and silver in the FedNow service. What could go wrong? The FedNow, the end of money as we know it is coming. The FedNow service. So it talks about it there, about the FedNow system. It's definitely the beginning. This is the beginning of right towards where FedNow is going. It's pretty crazy stuff, and how fast it's moving and what they can do behind the scenes. It's crazy. And the Federal Reserve is right there in the midst of it, and it's they're just pumping out. They've been talking about this for several years, but it's actually implemented right now. That's right. Very good. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. And we've got Max 5WM. SD has random 1 ounce coins for $9.98 in early July. Little silver. Interesting. All right. 1 ounce platinum coins. All right. That's not bad. Under $1,000. Really good. Welcome. Yep. Fed Never. That's right. Thank you. SAS Finance has got Fed Never. That's in the Fed Never emoticon there. Because we don't like it. We do not like the Fed Never. Or we don't like the FedNow service. Nope. Not at all. Good to see the global warmer. And good to see SAS Finance here. Steve C is still here. And let's see here. And we've got Mensa. My crystal ball is cloudy, but it's safe to assume that holding platinum will be better than holding cash. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you. No participation from me to the Goldback. Yeah, I got a lot of pushback in this interview with the CEO of Goldback. A lot of pushback on that video. It's crazy. The comment section was brutal on it. Antonio says, bye, bye, bye. Silver is better than gold now, but heed this warning. Serpent Silver says, I'm looking at expanding my precious metals portfolio in the upcoming months. All right. And good. Very good. Yep. All right. About to take off. Oh, are you literally flying tonight? Pissapack Pilot. All right. Well, may the turbulence be non-existent, and may you land downwind left. All right. Make sure left downwind. When you hit that left downwind spot, think of me, okay? Pissapack Pilot. A night flight. All right. He's going to catch the red eye. Very good. That's right. One thing about a pilot, he's never late for his flight. He's never late for his flight. Because the plane doesn't take off without him. All right. Yes, indeed. God bless you for what you do, Pissapack Pilot. I've got great respect and honor. I mean, appreciation for what pilots know. I mean, they're smart people. You know, it's amazing. Crazy. This community is there's so many people and many different careers and things that they do, and it's pretty wild. Pretty amazing. All right. Christopher Wallace says, 1 ounce of plat will get me 2 ounces of gold at some point. Yes, and maybe so. You never know. Could happen. Very well could happen. DL Stacker. There is a difference. See, DL Stacker. The FedNow, in other words, they're going to be funneling transactions through the FedNow to speed up the transactions. But they're both tracked and they're both digital. But the thing is before FedNow, it was done all within the commercial system, the old system that it was. The FedNow provides the framework and groundwork to speed up these transactions through the Federal Reserve. Where they won't be able to have the full effects of what a CBDC does, but these transactions will be done through them. But they're not going to control it. They don't necessarily control it too bad, although there are aspects of it where they can deny it, some of these transactions. If according to their own data and information, they can actually deny a transaction for a technicality or for whatever reason. But it has to be done through the institutions. And the institutions still have more power right now. But yes, indeed. Good question. Ooh, DL Stacker just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships. Very kind of you, DL Stacker. Look at that. Wow. Very cool. Thank you, DL. Let's give him 10 push-ups. And I think I owe Constitutional Stacker 2 push-ups. So let's do 12 push-ups for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Serpent Silver says, what's up, what's up? Good to see you. All right. Very good. Here we go. 12 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to this way. And we've got Sirra Mike. We're almost done with the platinum comments. He says, I own shares of Platinum and Palladium Mining Company. The price does vary with industrial demand, very much like silver. Disadvantages of buying platinum coins is it's taxable, like silver. Yeah, I guess it just depends on what state you live in. For sure, yep. That is a downside. Or what country you live in, too. Minted AUAG says there are new uses for platinum where the price will exceed gold in the future, I believe. Yeah, especially if hydrogen fuel cell technology is the one I can think of that could have potentially, if that really takes off, we'll find out. Let's do one more, and then we'll move to other comments and other videos. There's a lot of these comments I missed last night on the live stream. Subvert the State says, I think its industrial uses as an oxidation catalyst and combustion coupled with a negative trade relationship with the U.S. and UK with Russia and South Africa mean the platinum has one direction to go, up, one direction to move. Not to mention the current economic outlook, he says here, that most working class men who follow Austrian economics are aware of the unprecedented danger of holding U.S. dollars in treasuries. Either way, I finally have roughly an ounce of gold fractionals, have enough silver to be comfortable with venturing into a platinum coin by the end of this year. All right, very good, Subvert the State. I hope you can be able to get one for sure. Yes, indeed. Yep, Jeff Nelson, a lot of hands in cookie jar for with the bricks. People were talking up bricks so much, and I kind of have wondered, maybe they spoke it up too much, you know what I mean? JM Unleashed is here. Good to see you, JM Unleashed. Got nickel stacking here. Mark B is here. Good crowd here tonight. Appreciate it. And Nick is here. Hey, Nick, thank you so much, my friend. His move went perfect. The wife didn't want to go fully offline, so I paid for Nord VPN and a few other things to protect our online presence. Way to go. I think that's wise to do for anyone, for sure, is to protect yourself. The VPN, yes, indeed. Way to go, Nick. Good job, brother. Thank you so much, my friend. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Glad the move went well, and I pray that everything goes smooth with everything. You're doing a great job to protect yourself, for sure. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I think so too, SAS Finance. And things have very much probably has been overhyped. And I agree. The dollar is still fiat king and will be. Yep. A lot of people don't like to hear that, but that's the whole cold, hard reality. That's one thing I try to talk about on the channel. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I don't grow as much, because I don't really toe the line. And with that regard, I like to be as realistic as possible. I also want to be open-minded, as well, too. But you're exactly right. All right, very good. All right. And Daniel says hello. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Daniel. Welcome. He also says, does platinum get milk spots? No, does not. It does not react in that way, which is a good thing. It's another thing I like about that. Gold Chick. Where's Gold Chick? We love Gold Chick. She loves platinum. Wayne, smoke that like button. Just smoke it. There you go. Smoke it. Appreciate the thumbs up. We've got 71 here tonight on this live stream. Platinum is a trap. I predict the price will be flat to down for the next several years. Gold is a place to be. The money of kings, the metal everybody understands. There's never been a platinum or silver standard, only gold. That's true. You're right. What? No self-reflection of the metals this time. I'm upset. Well, hey, it's just a short little video. I've got plenty of other videos where I reflect on precious metals. Yes, indeed. All right, Shadow Work is here. Good to see you. And let's get here. Let's go past some of the platinum videos. Let's go back over. Let's go over here. We've got Ken B says hello again on this selling silver video. Hey Sal, says GS Metals. Hello to you. Yes, indeed. And we've got on this selling metals. Buy, 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 never sell. Yep, that's kind of been my game plan for a long time. But you know, one of these days we'll have to sell. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see Silver Wolverine. Richard Metcalf says everyone should own a little, like the kook and the feel in hand. Yes, indeed. Like the look. I think, yeah, the look and the feel in the hand. Me too. Silver Surfer, thumbs up and algorithm food. Thank you, Silver Surfer. Appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Rebel Lucy on the selling silver video. Do this to sell your silver. Good topic. My local coin shop pays $25 for these gorgeous silver coins. I said no thanks. Wow. Yep, that's pretty much spot price. Exactly. All right. Johnny Wick is laughing. There he is. Gonna be here for long. That's right. Sure will be. I think if anything's too big to fail, it's probably gonna be the dollar at this point. You know what I mean? But I think it is under threat to some extent. But yes, it's going to take quite a while, I think, at this point. All right, Mark Hazley says, shop your local bullion store if you have one and see what they're willing to part with on special, because if you've been able to move a certain kind of silver and gold, because they haven't been able to move that, new customers often get a deal on a first-time purchase to get you to come back. Later on the spike in the markets, often any type of metal will sell. That's right. The local coin shops aren't as interested in the premium bullion stuff. They are essentially looking for, just moving the silver. You know what I mean? Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. Big 24K thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. John Bannon is here. Welcome, John. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. John Adams quote here by Midnight Stacker. There are two ways to conquer and enslave a country. One is by the sword, and the other is by debt. Yes, indeed. That's right. And we are in massive debt, but it's only a matter of time. But so far, we've been able. The dollar's hegemony is certainly way up there, and it's going to be a while before it gets knocked down. All right, 5 videos a week. Chop, chop, chop. Oh man, I'm doing 10 videos a week plus. Actually, I'm doing 14 videos a week, Nick. Yes, indeed. 14 videos a week at the very least. Yes, indeed. Every two videos a day. Yes, indeed. You might not be getting the notifications, but yeah, I'm cranking them out. Anyways, Shadow Work says here, I sell pocket change on a Mercari for a minimum of 1,000% profit. I use OpenAI to write clever description on used funny titles. The way I choose the coins I sell is based off YouTube videos I see with lots of views. I usually get a key date error or something, and I just sell the same year and denomination. I do not lie or deceive at all. I focus on the idea that what might be common sense to me may be immeasurable value to someone else. And I buy silver with my profits, so free silver. All right, interesting. Nice strategy, Shadow Work. Good job. Shadow Work is here. That's pretty wild. All right, thank you. Oh, thank you, Nick. Appreciate it, my friend. Very much. And Barry Stanton says, I read that the Russian Defense Secretary is going to the BRICS Summit in Putin's place. Yep, I heard that too. Putin would not be going to the BRICS Summit. Not rooting for the dollar to fail. Yes, indeed. Yeah, no, I don't want it to fail either. Yeah. I'd rather it be sound and stable. But I'd rather it be backed by gold and silver to be truly sound money. But the thing is what we know is gold and silver, the ultimate form of sound money. Jeremy, Uncle Sal, I like the videos, so that bumped it up to 889. So I had to unlike the light to keep it at 888. Man, anytime I ever watch their videos where you showcase First Majestic bars, I'm literally watching, salivating with my tongue on the desk. They have such beautiful, precious, prestigious bars. I had to order some from Canada, but they're already shipped out within a few days of ordering. Man, how sweet would it be to get some vintage ones too? Love you. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate that. But never be afraid to uptick with a thumbs up, because 889 is better than 888 in my view. Nick, thank you so much. The super chat train he's starting. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that, my friend. Darn, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. All right. Nick's coming to us from NordVPN right now. BJ Stamball says here, way to go, Sal. I hit your link to Pinehurst. Oh, hold on a second here. And hit the pullback from 2482 to 2533 and picked up 3 Legendary Warrior rounds. What a blessing. And Pinehurst was even offering free shipping on any amount. Another blessing. Wow, I didn't know that it was free shipping on any amount. I did see the free shipping there, but that is pretty cool. That is nice. I would have said that in the video. All right, very good. Oh, man, ordering Silver Eagles right now online, Nick is. And the thing is that the premiums have come down on those, making it worth it to do that. Good job. All right, very good. All right. Mentioned at UAG says, I heard that nuclear tacticals are being brought to front in Russia. Wow. That's a scary development if true. Man. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Oh, the John Wick movies are awesome, Gold Maple. What are you talking about? The John Wick movies are awesome. Dude, I want to see John Wick 4. I've not seen it yet, but Gold Maple needs to see the John Wick movies. All of them. Because they use the special continental currency there. And yes, indeed. Pinehurst sounds like a rest home, like a old folks home. It does kind of sound like that, doesn't it? Bill 457, good to see you. All right, let's get over here. We got Steve C. I think Steve C was in here earlier. I learned everything I know about platinum from Uncle Sal in clean emission modules. Thank you, Steve C. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. And here, silver pulls back. Did they? I doubt a drop from 25.12 to 24.97 makes much difference to anyone. Well, it was more than that. It was a 40-cent drop. But still, it makes a difference day to day. You have a couple of days that happening. It is something indeed. Victor Hasselblad, really nice coins. I have tunnel vision for collecting Silver Eagles for 25 years only. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, it kind of would be nice to have one from each year. Yes, indeed, but I don't have that. Oh, John Wick 4 is the best one. That's awesome. I have to check it out. Oh, Steve C is still here. Good to see you, Steve C. All right. I'm anxious to see John Wick 4. That's awesome. Love the John Wick movies. All right, Nexus, anything for you, Sal? Oh, and of course, Gold Chick, disclaimer. By anything, I mean in a virtual manner. By virtual, I mean not really doing anything. I love it. That's great. Appreciate you watching. And Steve C, every day I come home and catch up on your videos. I enjoy learning more. Well, thank you, Steve C. I am honored that you are a viewer and means a lot. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, longest fall downstairs in history. Now I really want to see it. Man, crazy, crazy. Longest fall downstairs seen in history. What's the longest fall upstairs in history? That's when Joe Biden went to board Air Force One. That was the longest fall upstairs in world history. Yes, indeed. All right. Wayne Pugh, I wonder if South Africa has considered Platinum Krugerrand. I think they do make proof versions of them. Tazante Flight, he's got the most chaotic life of anybody here. Tell us a little bit about it. What's going on? What's so chaotic about your life? You said it's been a crazy day today. Give us some details. We're curious, Tazante Flight. We got to know. And Uncle Sile, hello, let's explore. Thank you, let's explore, brother. Thank you. WFT, appreciate it. Raise rates. What a day and time. I'll be in the local coin dealer parking lot. All right. She'll be there waiting. All right. Well, that's right. Kidnapped this dog, man. You don't do that to John Wick. And he killed a mafia guy. What's stupid about that? That's a good thing, Gold Maple. It was great. Joe Biden epic falls. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. What's up, Mikey DYDSS? What's up? Good to see ya. Joshua Worrells, 1456. Can you do a bit on the Kinesis bar? I really want to get on board, but there's no card yet. Been researching them since January. I like the bar look. Can you buy a bullion and not have a Kinesis account? I bought that from a local coin shop. You can get those. In fact, I think some dealers are carrying them. I did an interview with somebody, a representative from Kinesis. It actually is a legit system. They actually have physical inventory that they publish every month. Yes, indeed. Every single month. Yes, and hello. Welcome, Sandman Slim. THS is here. Welcome, welcome. Steve C., who's still here with us. Yes, he is. He's still here. Says, I've been looking at selling some of my stack. All right. Yes, well, I hope this video helped you making your decision. Good to see Joshua Rellis is here with us tonight as well. Steve C., hope to get off work in time for the live stream. Well, you did. You're here tonight. I think you were here with us last night, too. Thank you, brother. BHJJ, I was going to buy 100 ounces of silver until the price went up $3. Looks like I'll get my opportunity again. All right. Yes, indeed. Price went up $3. But yeah, you never know. You might get an opportunity. The sweet price is down and secret information. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Jeff Nelson. Johnny Wolf says, thanks, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, yeah. There you go. Freedom Stacker. Freedom Stacker is here. Thank you, Freedom Stacker, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, my friend. You are the man. All right. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Good to see you. Well, if we get another one, we'll do 5 push-ups. Yes, indeed. We'll do 5 push-ups here in a minute. Beautiful coins indeed. This quarter. I hate these handle names. I wish they would go back. No IQ. Great video, Sal. I think I'm a little past the collecting side. All right. Stacking and packing. No IQ is. Great video. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, No IQ. Appreciate you, brother, as always. You are the man. And let's see here. We've got No IQ. Wish you all the luck with your platinum. Thank you. That's probably more likely what it is. It's more of a luck medal than anything else. Give your balls a tug, people. Thank you, Lassie Farm. Yes, indeed. By the way, he shared that Tears for Fears song. Tears Run Down. That's really good stuff. Laid so low. All right, let's do 5 push-ups for the great Freedom Stacker. Thank you again, Freedom Stacker. So good to see you. Let's get these 5 push-ups in. Oh, yeah. Staying in shape with you guys. Here we go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And one more for good measure for freedom. Yeah, for Freedom Stacker. You were the man. Okay. And let's have a slurp of some coffee just for gits and shiggles here. Yes, indeed. The global warmer. Thumbs up and hanging loose. Yes, indeed. Thank you, global warmer. And we've got culture of currency here. Almost my whole collection is bullion. Good points all around, but luckily for me, this is a hobby, and therefore I do not have to consider selling unless we have a crap hits the fan. That's right. There you go. And that is, there's nothing like having a hobby around a metal that will preserve your wealth. You really can't lose in that regard, and you get to enjoy the coins that you stack, even the higher premium ones, which is worth the price of admission. Beauty is worth the price of admission. There's the global warmer. Now let me just go back to this global warmer comment. I wish I had the option to show his actual name, because the only reason why I ever figured this out is because this is how he signs his comments. It puts algorithm food here with the hang loose thumbs up sign. So I know that's a global warmer. But it's Reese82, but it's the global warmer. I wish I could switch to that. But anyways, very good. Hey, thank you, Miguel Cordova. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you to say. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's get over here. We got the economic revolutionist, a swift end with a new FedNow beginning. No one I speak of is concerned about the new FedNow infrastructure system that will house the CBDC. Well, I've been talking about it for sure. Again, if you go and search my channel for FedNow, I've got several videos on FedNow that I've been doing for quite a while. But you're right, it's the backbone for the CBDC. Where that's a huge step towards the CBDC. Huge, a big deal. And I thought it was already in effect, but actually it started a couple of days ago. So I may do another video on it, but it's crazy. All right, C. Phipps 1969 says, I am a fan of platinum, especially the maple leaf. By value, my stack is only about 5% platinum, so I'm not too worried about liquidity. Planning to hold for a long time. There you go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And I think that's a good idea because I think it's probably going to go up in time too. Dude, I remember Life of Agony. I was never a big fan of Life of Agony either back in the day. In fact, Life of Agony was around in the early 90s, and now there's a band called Volbeat. And that dude's voice sounds like the guy from Life of Agony, but much better band, much better band. All right, very good. Let's see here. Where are we at? Liquid Electrum, holding strong. Besides the 20 unloved ounces I sold today, I needed the money today in a pinch. That's when silver and gold make me happy. I get in a spot where I need a few bucks, and it's there for me easy. My bullion is precisely what it is, a store of wealth. There you go, Liquid Electrum. You're making it work for you. Yes, indeed. That's right. Very good. Okay. I'm going to go up here to some other comments that we're going to catch here from today in a mere moment as we continue our march to madness. Harry Zero on this breaking news about the announcement that's not going to be coming. Many people thought it was, but it is not. A lot of people did not like this news, as I suspected. Although it would be good for an alternative to a fiat U.S. dollar, revaluing gold can make it unaffordable for us who don't have enough of it. Basically, if and when the U.S. defaults on their debt obligations, an alternative to the U.S. dollar will be formed. And in a pragmatic solution will probably be gold, perhaps even a realignment of the realistic silver to gold ratio. It may be that an emphasis of mining precious metals will emerge to increase the money supply. Yes, that's a possibility, and I think that may be one reason why gold is valued at $42.22 and why they decided not to move it, because if they're going to revalue it, they might do it to that and reset the dollar based off of that figure. I may do a video on that. I think that's an interesting concept and point of view. All right. Zardoz is still here with us. We've got the tribe with us. Roger Yao is here. And Fufu Base. I heard that South Africa said BRICS nations do not plan to discuss new currency at the upcoming in August. I've not seen confirmation of that statement yet. Well, Fufu Base, it's interesting how videos pop up for people, but I literally posted a video about that very topic while you were making this comment. It was there. But anyways, thank you. Aussie Girl says, here, let me get to this and move this over here so it can be as efficient as possible. Eye-opening from an Australian here. I agreed it's totally undervalued and it has to rise. It's not endless. I love it. It's affordable but great quality. Yes, indeed, Aussie Girl. Have to ask, do you have your own coin made? It rocks. No chance of getting one in Australia, but I love the simplicity of its design. Eye-catching. Well, thank you, Aussie Girl. Appreciate it. I do wish that JM Bullion would ship that out overseas, but sadly they don't do it. I'm not highfalutin enough to be able to get contacts with other mints, but it would be nice to be able to do it. I know Bullion Now in Australia, they do ship worldwide, so if I could get a contract with them or something and they could sell it worldwide, that would be great. But don't know if they will do it. Anyways, all right, let's see here. We've got Cheap Laugh Kennedy. The Fed and its funny money will remain for the unseeable future, buying up the debt markets and propping up the stock markets. Yes, that's right. It's crazy. Crazy what's going on. All right. Ron Bell, 3986, says here, let me do this. If these nations were to come out with some type of gold-backed currency that can be used, what happens to the values of the national currencies that each of these nations have? Those currencies are already weak and will diminish in value even more. I guess that is why they talk about wanting to trade in their own currencies. Yeah, it's crazy. To the national currency that each of these nations have, they're still going to continue to be weak because they're not tied to this. This is a whole separate thing between themselves, which is tough. All right. Thank you. Oh, yes, thank you. Can't wait for the Franklin Half comments. I'll try to hurry up and speed it up here. Liquid Electric. Daniel Cassie, love tour show, man. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that, $2. And Mike Raymer is here. Welcome, Mike. Appreciate you. Thank you again, Daniel, for that very kind support. Super chat. All right. Yes, Ma, 977. Says here, but it's very good for gold. I mean, they will more trade in their own currencies now. That means global hyperinflation. That's very good for all commodities. They will break their own fiat system. Yeah, I mean, if gold could still come in and play a huge role, because they could just trade gold with each other, right? For each other. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's find something to believe in here. C-Dubious. There's something satisfying seeing 999 and being that person that makes at 1K. Thanks, Al, for keeping 1K thumbs up. Oh, 99 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yes, you contributed and got us over the top for 1,000 thumbs up on this video. Thank you. The Spanish coins are amazing. World Money wins. Thank you. This is my video from this morning. Now we're getting up to the other ones here for Liquid Electrum. And the dude Abide says, where did you get that? I couldn't find it anywhere a few weeks ago. Kagan's a U.S. distributor, but there's also other dealers out there that have them as well, too. Max 5WM, love the coin, but wish they made more traditional reals and escudos since I live on the treasure coast of Florida. Spain is trying to be politically correct. Well, I don't necessarily know that. I wouldn't say that. In fact, you never know. The reals may be the silver versions. We'll see here. What kind of designs that come with those. Anti-At-Jack is here. Welcome. Good to see you. And Judith and Dan Davis is here. All right. C7T Consulting. When they implement this, it will be for international trade settlements only. It's still good for gold because it signifies as a tier 1 asset and is restoring it to that status. That's right. But that's been in effect since April of 2019. Yes, indeed. All right. Electric Ninja says Sal is definitely a horse of a different color, the Wizard of Oz. Yes, indeed. That's right. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you. Pretty sure I saw the baby Jesus. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. I need to see that. And Gentle Madness says, I'd feel safer if it had a missing read. That's right. It's pretty fun. I love that. That's the comedy of the day. That's right. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. If you give me a thumbs up, I will giggle. If you give me up to 100 thumbs up, we're at 94 now, I will giggle twice. That's right. And giggling, I will gargle with a giggle. Cybercurrent Twitcher, beautiful coin, Sal. It is a shame they don't make them in fractionals, as I'd definitely be a buyer. They actually do. They have them in 10th ounce size. And these will be coming out in 10th ounce size probably within the next couple of months. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Anti-Jack. All right. Yes, indeed. I don't have any of the fractionals, but they're pretty, too. I like the fractionals in these, too. All right, and we've got Coins A to Z here with a comment on this. This is the video I posted this morning. It did not get very many views. The algorithm was not kind to this video. But he says, that's cool, my friend. This is what happens when a nation's governing body and their constituent national mint focuses on quality and mediocrity instead of woke insanity. Yep, you're right. I've more or less boycotted the U.S. Mint over the past 2 to 3 years, with very rare exceptions where I purchased 2-ounce silver armed force medals. Other than that, I'm putting my money towards better mint products. I'd even purchase coins from Russia because their government is not woke. Yeah, no, I understand. Yep, I mean it is a shame. I bought the peace dollars and can buy those, but that's about all I'm buying from the mint at this point, other than the American Liberty this year. But yes, indeed. All right, very good. Hey, there's Spectacular. Spectacular Silver Stacular is here. Good to see you, sir. Check out his channel. Spectacular is amongst us tonight. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Don't you want to make someone gargle with a giggle? I'd love to see someone gargle with a giggle. We're one thumbs up short of 100 on this live stream. I'm gonna slurp with this and giggle a little bit if we hit over there. Very good. All right. All right. Very good. Roger Metcalf says, I bought the 10th ounce size links. I can't make my mind up whether to continue collecting the set. Well, the one good thing about it is it's going to stop at 5 animals. So this is the third, 2 more to get, and the collection will be complete. I like short series like this. The Queen's Beast series, I loved it. It was 10 years long, too. Yeah, what they had is, it was 5 years and 10 coins. But anyways, it was, I'm trying to think of how it worked. It was like, it was almost like 2 a year. And then they came out with the completer coin. So like 11. But anyways, very good. Oh, thank you. James Unleashed has posted a link to Spectacular's channel. If you've not, most of you know who he is, but if not, you should check him out. And Cybercurtain Twitcher, I'm an awkward bastard, though, and want the Spanish coin in a 1/4 or 1/2 ounce. Yes, no, that would be nice to have them in 1/4 and 1/2 ounce size, too. Yes, indeed. But like the Britannias, I don't know that you can get Britannia silvers in those sizes either. But yes, but I do think Britannias do come in 1/2 ounce, don't they? No, Britannias only come in 10th ounce, don't they? No, they have 1/4 ounces too. I don't know. Do they have 1/2 ounce and 1/4 ounces in Britannias? Oh, the Black Flag series. I don't know. Spectacular. I never collected that series, so I never really paid attention to it. But did it just kind of drop off the face of the earth? It was a really popular series. But I saw a lot of people, and I think you've done some. Egyptian God series is another one, a good one. I didn't know that was Pop Joy Mint, though. I thought that was Heidi Wastwheat that designed those. Yes, indeed. Hello, B.R. Williams. Good to see B.R. Williams. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Joey J, 1984 on this video about the Spanish horse. Dang it, I hate this. All right, I gotta figure out how to make that happen. That pops up. If I hit the wrong button, that happens. Oh, I hate that. All right, now, Joey J, beautiful piece, and the security feature is great, no doubt, but is it the most secure? Have you done any videos on RCM's bullion DNA technology? Yes. And I think the former is better for the naked eye, but that would also suggest it's easier to fool. DNA tech is verified using high-res images and computers. A comparison of the two might be an interesting topic. Yes, indeed, Joey J, and that's just it. Yeah, you have to turn these things, but if you turn it long enough, you will see it. The bullion DNA technology is nice, but you can only select precious metals or dealers will be able to have those machines because it's a special machine that taps into the RCM's database. That's a problem with that. Very good. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. And Southside Frankie on this. All right, silver stacking, even just one small coin can make a big difference. This is another video that failed today. It's strange how the algorithm is. I just don't have the magic touch that Spectacular has, or Yankee Stacking, or Silver Seeker, or Silver Dragons. But this is a video I thought might do well, but it did not. Wonderful video. I live in the UK and have a full tube of Franklin $50, and they're all in BU with full mint luster. I like these coins a lot. There will be no issue for me to sell them, but selling is not my priority. Agreed, semi-numismatic is not a term. A coin is either historic or it's bullion and nothing else. You showed some great coins. I thought you made some really good points at the end of the video, which are very important. Totally wonderful video. Well, Southside Frankie, I am honored and humbled by your kind words, and I appreciate that so much. And if anybody ever thinks any of my videos are like what Frankie does, I hope you'll consider sharing them and pressing the thumbs up button. So thank you so much. Okay, they used to make half-ounce silver Brits. I had some myself. Oh, that's cool. That's wild. Very cool. All right, thank you, Steve C. Oh, thank you, my friend. I thank you, Steve C. Appreciate that so much. I love my faithful viewers are all amazing. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. All right. And Abling 1397, the small stamp value is to permit cross-border movement of these without triggering money laundering limits when taking a large number abroad without declaring it. That's very good. Yes, that's interesting. That's a good reason. Yes, indeed, to do that. Wow. And Bob Thompson, just listen to that sound, the sound of silver going in that tube. Thank you, my friend. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. We've got liquid electrum, silver, and money are the same word in 13 languages. That's right. Think about that for a minute. Forever it is money, except in the crazy 60 years at the end. It's real money. Don't let them fool you. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. And liquid electrum also says here in this video the following. I have all the Franklins in high mint state graded 65 full bell lines or better. Way to go, liquid electrum. It took a year to put it together. Now I buy high grade proofs. Love these coins. They're what I call sleepers. The values of my high grade Franklins will triple in the next few decades. Don't tell anybody, but Franklins are great to stack and collect. Stack on stackers. Good point in liquid electrum. That is awesome, and congratulations. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. We've got Annie Oakley, the lovely Annie Oakley from Western Kansas, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, thank you, James Smith. I appreciate that, my friend. He says, I enjoy all your videos. Thank you so much. All right. Any official mintage numbers on the Salivate and rounds by Intaglio Mint? No, it is technically an open mintage right now. It's not an open marriage. It's an open mintage. Do not be fooled. I want to make sure I'm clear on that. The mintage on the Salivate metal rounds are open. In other words, if JM Bullion decides to order more, we'll make more. You know what I mean? They're not capped, in other words. Yes, indeed. Which means that, well, and even if it was, it doesn't mean it's going to be worth anything anyways, but thank you. Yes, indeed. Good question, though, sir. Yes, indeed. Spectacular. By the way, I have a spectacular silver. Let me show you this. Who wants to see? Press the number 927 if you want to see a spectacular silver round. Press the number I just said because I already forgot what it is. If you want to see a spectacular silver round. It was 900 and some, but I forgot what I said. So press that number if you want to see a spectacular silver round, because I have it right here. Yes, indeed. I'm going to show you a spectacular silver round. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm getting a lot of 927s. I guess that means that that's the number I said. All right, let me make this thing happen here. Hold on a second here, because I have it right here. You see it yet? You see it? There it is. Boom shalaka boom. It's a spectacular silver round. There, let me pull it out of the plastic. That's what she said. Let me make this thing happen. Hold on a second here. It's the poured from MK Bars. Old series here. If I can get the darn thing to focus. There it is. That's an old school some biscuit right there. Part of the series for channels of the community there. Spectacular. You can see it there. And God we trust. Yes, it is. There it is. That's it. Nice, thick, chunky silver round from Spectacular. I wonder what the mintage was on these. Spectacular, do you know? what the mintage is on that son of biscuit? I'll offer you $80 for. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I'm sure you have your own, I'm sure. Yeah, but I wonder what the mintage was on this son of a biscuit. Anyways. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Spectacular, great channel. Triple nine fine silver. But watch what happens when you get really close to it. You know what I mean? It gets a little blurry. Then if I get really close, look at the detail. There's so much detail in that you can't even see it. It's like, it's insane. Stacking Sheriff is in the house. We've got the lovely Poppy Stuff is here. We miss Poppy Stuff. It always brightens my day when Poppy Stuff shows up. She's awesome. Yes, indeed. That's right. Only reach 150. I don't know what mine was, too, but that's right. 150, 130-ish. That's cool. Awesome. Very cool. All right. Very good. Thank you. There that is. Okay. Let's do this. All right. We're back. We're back. Back in business. Thank you. Yeah. That's so awesome. Poppy Stuff popped in. Poppy Stuff popped in. The Stig is here. Good to see the Stig. All right. Let's see here. Okay, all right. Let's see. Now, let's get over here. We've got Tony Minuti on this video. Again, this is a video. If you guys want a good, just encouraging video about stacking silver, I hope you'll watch this video here. Silver stacking, even just one small coin can make a big difference. Stack on your budget. Last year I did 1 ounce a week. This year I'm going for 10 ounces per month. With these goals in mind, I'm also trying to stay focused on what I'm stacking. Usually not just randoms, but stacking at least a complete tube roll of whatever over time, such as Mercadines or Britannias. Awesome. That's awesome, Tony. Way to go. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness gracious. Well, Freedom Stacker, thank you for being a channel member for 25 months now. But look at this. Lars Job just dropped a tactical nuke of Salivate Metal memberships into this live stream right now. Lars Job, 50 Salivate Metal memberships. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you, brother. That's amazing. Whew. Man, look at that. Crazy, crazy. I'm gonna do him 50 curls. That's right, I'm gonna do 50 curls in his honor. Thank you, Lars Job. Man. All right, here we go for Lars. Let's do 25 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 on that side. And for Lars, 25 more over here, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. We interrupt these curls for a scammer call. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, my name is James Parker, and I'm with
33.
Senior Care. How are you doing?
Good. 34. 35.
I'm calling to
36,
let you know about a new low-cost
37,
final expense insurance plan,
38,
which is designed to cover
39,
100% of your funeral and burial
40,
expenses. So I have one of my
41,
agents. He will provide you more information.
42,
Would that be okay?
43. Yes. 44.
Just to make sure that you qualify, how
45,
old are you?
67. 45.
And if you choose to take up the
46,
coverage, who would be your beneficiary?
47.
Such as your spouse, son, or
48,
daughter, or anyone from your family.
49. Son. 48. 49. 50. Oh, dang it. They hung up on me. I tried to count quietly. I can't believe it. They hung up. Son of a motherless goat. All right. All right. Jeff Nelson will be back. Thank you. Thank you. Peter Parker. Yes, indeed. These scammers. I hate the robocall scammers. You got to get through them first to talk to a real scammer. I feel that in my biceps, which I like that. I was going to say cat, but I figured that he'd hang up on me. I was going to say cat. All right. Very good. All right. David L.Y. on this video says here on this, thank you for your video, sir. David says, always well done. 2 questions, if I may. Number 1, what is your opinion on the hologram and security feature on the back of some of the Agro Heraeus bars? I would think that effect would be incredibly difficult to counterfeit. Yeah, it's essentially as a hologram. I think this is a pretty nice security feature. True. I like that as well, but I think it takes away from the actual precious metal because it's pretty much the whole back side of the bar. But I like this a little better because it's actually ingrained in the metal. So the hologram, I think, might be a sticker on the back of those, but I don't know because it's actually in the metal itself. Number 2, who did your intro music? It's quite good. That's a little something I recorded a number of years back. It's a little snippet from a track, and I kind of put that in there. But thank you so much. Workout with Muscle Beach with Arnold. Yes, indeed. Speaking of Robo, has anyone seen the Grimlock Transformer toy that cost $1,500? Wow. I've not seen that. That's insane. Okay, Patriot Southern says, but once you spend the money for the robot to mine the asteroid and the rockets to get there, it won't cost too much to be even worth mining. Yep, exactly. It's just defeat itself. That's right. It's kind of a crazy notion, but it's fun to talk about. DL Stacker tried to tell people about the story and they said I was full of poopy. Good post. Imagine them not trying to drag it here, but they'll figure out a way to bring back a lot in liquid form. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they'll try to mine it and haul it back here. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll find out. All right. Number 6, somebody dropped 50 Salivate memberships, I think. Yes, indeed. It was crazy. It was Lars Job knocked out 50 of them. I don't know. Is that the highest you can do? Can you do more than 50? I don't know, but that's the highest I've ever seen. I think Zardos has done that before too as well, and that's something else. Thank you again. All right, Hagar the Hodler. Okay, he says the hologram is not a sticker, and the technology is well protected. So Hagar, because I've not actually seen one of those in person. So thank you, Hagar the Hodler. It is not a sticker. It's actually it's engraved. That's good. Wow. All right, have a good night, CCT. I did not know that. So it's not a sticker. It is actually on the. It is actually engraved. That's amazing to see that. That is really cool. So that might be the most secure bar probably ever out there, is my guess. But I had no idea that was the case. Because it's holograms, you see them on the assay cards, but I've not seen that. Okay, so Spectacular has a 1 ounce Argor with laser engraving. It's super cool and not just a sticker. They use sharks with laser beams or something. That's cool. I need to get one of those then. That's awesome, Speg. That's very cool. All right, yes, that's right. JM Unleashed. Everybody with a channel membership has access to these cool emojis, included the newest one, Fed Never, because the Fed Now service is in effect. Yes, indeed. So it's on the metal. I need to get one of those. I don't have one of those bars yet. I definitely like to get those. Yes, indeed. All right. Jeff Nelson says, Constitutional is history, and it's sad that so much was melted, forever lost. I'm appreciating it more and eagerly look for the coin shows in my area. Thanks, Sal, for highlighting it. Thank you, Jeff Nelson. All right, LIX59 ask how you become a member, how you join. There should be a join button right below this video. I don't know if you're on a portable device or what have you, but yeah, it's right there. Join button should be right there if you're on a desktop, right below. But if you're on a portable device or a mobile device, it may not be there. All right. All right, thank you, Daniel. Daniel, have a wonderful evening. Yes, indeed. All right. And we've got John Bannon here says, yeah, one of the things I'd like to do as a collector is I'd like to get one of each of the major manufacturers of gold bars. You know what I mean? Like Valcambi, Pam Suisse, Credit Suisse, Asahi. I just got an Asahi bar. But yes, and on an iPad. May not be there on an iPad. You might have to do it from a desktop. Oh, usually that's where they are, but not here. Okay. Yes, indeed. I like to do cha-cha-cha, the cha-cha-cha. There you go, Speg. That's awesome, my friend. Okay, John Bannon, who I think John is still with us tonight on this live stream. I don't think he's left us. John says the following. Throw your metal my way, Sal. It is a pipe dream. We won't be here in 100 years. If we are, the world won't be the same. I think this is a waste of money. Better things for the government and NASA to spend money on Earth. How about helping those in need? They will never drag that thing back here ever. That's my opinion and comment. Like number 9. Thank you. And hey, yeah, no, I get it, John. I think, as I mentioned in the article or in the video, they more likely want to study it as a mini planet more than anything else. But yes, indeed. All right. Jeremy S. is here. Welcome. All right. All right. And we've got George Montgomery on this one. Let's get to his comment, shall we? Have you seen a picture of this asteroid? It looks like a fuzzball from the debris floating around it. All the speed the probe would have to travel with the dust becomes high caliber bullets. The kinetic energy of this dust alone is so high we don't have anything that can stand up against it. Imagine that what Pebble would do. They had a paint chip so small they needed a microscope to identify it hit the windshield of the shuttle. It penetrates 1.5 inches in a 3-inch thick window. That is why they stopped painting the main fuel tank. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, the velocity of these things, even the smallest of them, is pretty intense. You're right. All right, very good. Okay. Got to go out the family. Stay positive in this community. Rest in peace, Miles. Who's Miles, Spectacular? I know we lost Tony Bennett, but Spectacular, have a good evening, my friend. Yes, indeed. And thank you so much. Hang out. Appreciate you coming on tonight. I don't know who Miles is. Anybody know who Miles is? Let's see here. Very good. Salivate Meteor, says the tribe. Yes, indeed. All right. Yep. Hey, good comment, John. You're right. I don't think it's gonna happen either. All right. Good post. All right. DD Prepper here says, put this here. To infinity and beyond, he says. That's right. Keep on stacking us real money. Excellent report, Sal. I can remember when we landed on the moon. Way back when I was just a youngster. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's right. Exactly. One step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's right. Miles Davis. Miles Davis, I thought he died a while ago. Miles Davis. I didn't know he was still, let me see here. Did he just die? He died September of 1991, Miles Davis did. Oh, Miles Standish. Okay. Oh, yeah. I did hear about that. Miles Standish. He was only 58 years old. What gives there? There was some other guy that died at 52, but Miles Standish was only 58 years old. It's insane. So you knew him, Spectacular. Man, that's I'm so sorry. I read that too. I was like, what the heck happened there? That was crazy. So young. There was another guy that was also Coin World. He was like 52 years old, and he died too. It's crazy. I don't know what happened, but yeah, may he rest in peace, Miles Standish. NGC. Yeah, crazy. All right, JH says the cost of mining in space will definitely drive up the cost of gold and silver. Drive up the cost. Okay, yes, indeed. Drive it up, getting it back. And objective sovereignty. Decades after humanity defeats the Great Reset, we will spread out across the solar system with doomed colonies and planetoids and such. We'll need that asteroid to build all that. That's right. There you go. That's right. Homestead Aquarius says here, isn't that the dream meteorite? I have followed that story since they discovered it, and of course, I'm drooling at the thought of owning that. At the rate of U.S. debt going, there might be enough value in the asteroid to pay off the debt, right? I suppose the prices of metals will be out of this world one day. That's right. Exactly. All right. All right. Very good. Let's march on through. And Hermosa Beach guy, crash it to the moon and mine it there. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness gracious. This is crazy talk. Never going to mine an asteroid. Yep, I don't think it's going to happen. Not worth it. Very good. Bosnian Stacker, life is still stone cold killer and is undefeated. Live your life to the fullest because you're not promised tomorrow. That's right. Exactly. Yep, good advice. Very good advice, Bosnian Stacker. True that indeed. It's very sad to read about that. So you must live life to the fullest. And yes, indeed. And try your best to be positive for those around you. And for sure, yes, indeed. And make a good impact in other people's lives if you can. Helping out in any way you can, whether it be saying hello, an encouraging word, anything like that would be nice. All right, let's get down here. Get down on it. Boom, ba-down, ba-down. Get down on it for a few of these here. All right, for this algorithm, the Salvation Nation, Electric Ninja from Wayne Static. All right, thank you. I like it. I like it. Philip Martinez says, no stack is complete without a platinum piece. Silver, 55 billion ounces. Gold, 5 billion ounces. Platinum, 400 million ounces. Defend your stack. Yes, indeed. That's right. Sal, we said drooling at the same time. Oh, wow. We're blood brothers. All right. Nice. All right. Very good. Very good. Silver Trek 357 just traded a 1/4 ounce gold eagle for a 1/2 ounce platinum eagle since the ratio seems so favorable. All right, there you go. Nice. Silita says, I'm old school and still prefer my gold and my favorite collection of silver coins. Thumbs up. There you go, brother. Understandable. Yes, indeed. And Controversial Rabbi is what his accountant is. He says here, platinum or palladium was found in biblical times. It is in the Orichalcum from Atlantis described by Plato, and in the Bible, Ketem Ophir from Ophir, Morocco, which ocean is called in their name, in Greek, Atlantic Ocean. And so are the mountains of Morocco, Atlas Mounts. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I did not know that. All right. We never did hear from Tizante Stack what the heck he's going through, why his life is so chaotic. What's going on in your life, Tizante Flight, that's so chaotic? Please tell us. We've got to know. All right. Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda, says here, I would rock it up on a one-way Bruce Willis, Liv Tyler, and Ben Affleck to jackhammer the hell out of the asteroid, but I'm not sure if Bruce won't be able to pull it off because of his dementia. That's right, exactly. Crash the asteroid Psyche next to Sal's place to get rich. There you go, exactly. Very good. Very good. Let's see here. And 66 Sam says, I'm probing my asteroid. That's something you only fall for once. I don't care who the Scoutmaster is. I don't want a merit badge that bad. My goodness gracious. Reminds me of that Saturday Night Live skit, which is very controversial at the time. No, hey, no, I don't mind Tizan. I wasn't trying to troll you, Tizante Flight. You can complain all you. I mean, I don't mind. You can share here. I certainly don't mind. I was just curious what's going on. I'm feeling for you. In other words, I want to hear that. I was being genuine, as I wasn't being facetious there. I hope you understand. So yeah, feel free to share here. I'm just kind of curious what's going on. Hope everything is okay with you, by the way. You said you think you had a stressful day today. Me and my drone is here. Good to see you. All right. Joe 7-pack. Sorry no one gets outside the doom. Do you believe we went to the moon? Yes, indeed. I think he meant to say a dome. I do believe we went to the moon. We did go to the moon. In my humble opinion, there's no outer space. The earth is flat, and there is a dome above us. Psalm 19. Well, the dome is fallen. That's what caused the flood. That's what caused the flood. One more time. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Liquid Electrum, for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that so much. You are the man. Yes, indeed. Keep on stacking, Cherokee Cowboy. Yes, indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Bosnian Stacker says, we should explore all we want, but I really like this coin. Yes, and a nice video and thumbs up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker. Yes, I love the design of that. I think it might be my favorite one. I like the kind of the theme of it with it on the ground. I really wasn't a big fan of the links. I did buy that one, but anyways, but the bull kind of got me hooked on the series for sure. Silver Heist is here. Good to see the great Silver Heist, the one and the only. Yender, Tichter, 5529. I found a Franklin and a roll of halves. Pretty exciting. Way to go. That will get your heart pumping. Yes, indeed, it sure will. To find a Franklin $50 or Walking Liberty $50 on a $50 hunt. Yes, indeed. It's all the name Psyche, a psyop to discourage us plebes from owning precious metals. This is the third such story I have heard of in the past 20 years. And there was actually a precious metal asteroid flying around. The Anunnaki would have snagged it years ago. Yes, indeed. Yeah, probably right. I doubt it will be there. All right. There you go. Let's see here. Let's move on up here. Bosnian Stacker also says, we will see how that goes. Nice video and thumbs up. Thank you, brother. Another excellent video. Very helpful to many. Thank you, Silvershire. I appreciate that so much. Bill457 says, how much is that Garalia in the window? Garalia. I don't know what a Garalia is, but I bet it's pretty expensive. Where do I get it? Horses Killer. Yes, indeed. Some bullion dealers will have it. But you can get it from Kagan's Coins as well. Ontario 100 is here. Good to see Ontario. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you, my brother. All right. Good evening, Jimmy J. And we've also got Ardrey Appliances here, too. And let's get motivated back up here. We've got Kenneth Smith. This is the first time I've heard of this, but super cool. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Keep on stacking a thumbs up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker. People watching the older videos too, I appreciate that. And we've got Bosnian Stacker also says here on this video the following. So we get this thing handy to make it dandy. My LCS is full of junk silver, and it's not a big mover. He always has to spend junk silver send it to his supplier so he can free up his money. I think that it has lost its popularity among the stackers. It kind of ebbs and flows for some. There's times where it's in great demand and other times where it's not. And it's been like that for a while. It's hit or miss with it for sure. It's pretty interesting, pretty amazing indeed. Yeah. All right, very good. I got the bull at a fun show for 10% over. Oh, wow. All right, nice, Liquid Electrum. Congratulations. Joe Moore says silver $50 usually cost more than silver dimes and quarters because the mint made vastly fewer $50 compared to the mintages of dimes and quarters. Yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, and they're higher in demand. That's true. That's true. Thomas Seeger says, great way to stack silver. I buy a lot of 90% silver lately. Yes, indeed. Good stuff. There is a no space. There's a firmament, like the Bible teaches. Well, the problem is, Rudy, if you read the scriptures, the firmament fell. The firmament is no more. There is no firmament because the flood happened. There's a lot of evidence for the flood, and there is space. All you got to do is just look up, and you will see a lot of space. And by the way, we've been to space. We've been to the moon. We've sent probes out to Mars. We've been beyond the Viking Voyager. We've had probes out and satellites all up. Space is very, very real. Very real. Satellite engineer, the asteroid is 70 miles in radius. If you found a way to bring it to Earth, you would most likely destroy the planet. An asteroid that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs was only a 3-mile radius. I'm not worried about my gold and silver being devalued by it. Yep, me either. That's a good point. You're right. Very, very true. And I did mention that in the video. It's like, can you imagine if it were to pop in? Hey, Annie Oakley is here. Welcome. Good to see Annie Oakley. And let's get to this comment. To make a way through here to be as efficient as possible. Here we go. Mr. Monero says, it's okay. There's no way a probe can ever mine more Bitcoin. There are 21 million. It can only be 21 million Bitcoin. No asteroids, no technological advancements, no mythical creatures on any other wild thing an imagination can concatenate to ever dilute the maximum supply of 21 million Bitcoin ever to exist. Well, this video is not about mining Bitcoin. This is about mining an asteroid for precious metals. And the thing is that 21 million, that's it won't matter. I mean, with all of these forks that have been going on, you got Bitcoin Cash out there too. But the forks and the divisions and the like make that, an interesting proposition. And yep, Shiny Man says some of Noah's flood water comes from underground too. That's right. It's spurred. The Bible talks about that. It came from above and below. You're right. All right, very good. Yeah, Liquid Electrum. I've actually done a lot of videos on silver facts. In fact, if you go to my channel and if you type silver facts, wait a minute, let me go back. Let me make it happen again. I don't know why this thing happens. If you go over there and hit that little search button, silver facts. 8 facts about silver. Silver facts you'd never heard before. 10 facts about silver. 21 incredible uses for silver. 32 scientific gold facts. 38 facts about gold. How much silver is in the Super Bowl trophy. And other facts. So yeah, I've done a lot of videos on facts about silver. Love that stuff. They don't get very many views, but I like doing those anyway. Yes, indeed. But yes, Satoshi has saved us from the dilemma and provided us with protection from just about every issue we have ever faced when looking to store our wealth through time. It's more durable, divisible, transactable, and easy to secure and move across borders than any metal or any other way of storing wealth. Bitcoin ticks all the boxes and showed us the way forward. Well, there's a couple boxes you missed that it did not tick. It is not something you can touch. It is not a physical entity other than your hardware wallet. You lose electricity, you cannot transact your Bitcoin. You lose electricity, you can transact in cash. By the way, that's something that cash has that Bitcoin doesn't even have. Bitcoin, and there's only so much gold that you can mine, the energy to mine it and the like on Earth, and even the asteroid. Yeah, it's not going to happen. I pretty much said that in the video. But there's no comparison. I've no problem with people that stack Bitcoin or that invest in Bitcoin, but it seems to be a war. They're two different things. It's like apples and oranges. Or it's really like oranges and bananas, or apples and bananas. They're completely different things. So it's really no comparison there. And gold is storable, gold divisible, gold is transactable, and gold is easy to secure and easy to move across borders. And all you got to do is have it in a bracelet form or a ring. Very easy to move. And by the way, all you need is a magnet against your hardware wallet, and your Bitcoin's gone. Unless you Faraday cage that sucker. But even as so, you get a strong enough magnet against it, it's gone. You can put any magnet, any powerful magnet on gold. In fact, you can blow it up. You can melt it. It can always be reconstituted. Try that with Bitcoin. Yep. And if you lose your passphrase, your Bitcoin's gone. So, Mr. Monero, yeah, that's the wrong comment on this video because it makes no sense. Splinter says, it's irritated. Can't bring it back. All right, thank you. Nasal, can't even launch a rocket. All right, well, they just did. NASA did launch a rocket and went around the moon. All right. That's right, Daisy SK. When energy grid goes off, silver and gold still good, still work. That's right, exactly. All right, let's see what we've got here. Let's do a couple of more comments. Let's get down here to the nitty-gritty. Some of these older ones here from a couple of days ago. All right. When is the last time that silver hit $25 an ounce? Not too far back. So this time, if you have any Buffalo rounds, which I think are, they're the mutt of the silver rounds, if you need the cash. Yep, that's right. Very common and recognizable. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Let's get over here to Tiny Panther says, I have a bad feeling silver's going to go back to $15 an ounce. I'd be shocked and surprised if it were to do that. But it is a possibility. It is a possibility. All right, we've got Who's Your Stacker, who I think is live streaming tonight. You guys should check out Who's Your Stacker after you're done here. I think he might be doing a silver bingo tonight, so check him out. Awesome interview, Sal. Thank you for your time, Jeremy. Quite informative gentleman. Goldbacks, for that matter, any item, or just like any trade instrument, they can be used for the settlement of goods and service transactions as long as both parties agree to it. Case in point, salt was used as a form of payment thousands of years ago. That's right. The biggest hurdle enlightening people, business, governments, that fiat is sicko crypto and aren't the only game in town if they're willing to embrace it. That's exactly right. It's convincing them. And that's right. Exactly. Very good. Are bars better than coins? Teresa V. Good question. I think coins are generally better. Coins have the protection of stiffer penalties if faked, if they're counterfeited, and they're just more liquid. They're more liquid, or they're more recognizable, and they're more popular. So I think coins tend to be better than bars, but you really can't go wrong with bars. But if you have to just make sure that you get the right ones that have the SA card and get a tester, and get a gold tester. I have some gold bars too, so yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Very good. All right. Caesar Campirorchio says, hi from California. Tomorrow I'll get my mailbox my first Goldbacks, and I'm going to order business cards stating that I accept Goldbacks. All right, there you go. So you'll be able to accept them. Nice. Very cool. Coins are more liquid than bars. Yep, coins are definitely more liquid than bars. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate that. Very kind. Good question. Good question indeed. J.M. Unleashed says, I think industrial demand for physical silver is what's going to break the ceiling for silver prices. It's just a matter of time. Yep, that's right. That's right. Get a few more here. We've got Roger Yao on this one. Using world silver and gold reserves, a ratio 17.353 ounces to 1 ounce gold. With the ratio, silver should be 114 per troy ounce. Silver shines as speculation as currently its price is $25 per troy ounce. God, gold, perhaps his crazy little brother, will always be worth betting on a race of purchasing value with a current value of 79 ounces of silver, 1 ounce gold. In an SHGF trading scenario, your 79 ounces are already for trading as your 1 ounce of gold has to make change. Yeah, it's more likely silver is going to be used much more frequently. But I don't know that we can go to using the reserves or mining ratio, which is actually even much less than that. The mining ratio is between 8 and 7 to 1. But that's very different than the market ratio. Now, in an SHGF scenario, all bets are off the table. But anyways, oh, wait a second, guys. We just got this. I'm sorry, I'm just now seeing this. Oh, man, from 8 minutes ago. I'm sorry. Zardoz, are you still here? Zardoz has sent $5. Says, keep on prepping, or is it stacking? Thank you, Zardoz. A PayPal donation of $5. I owe him 10 push-ups. Zardoz, are you still here? I'm sorry, I just got that to pop in here. Thank you, Zardoz. 2024, you are the man. Let's see here. Let me go over here. Let me give him 10 push-ups. I hope he's still here for me to thank him. All right. Let's do 10 push-ups for Zardoz. All right. Make this happen. Pull this back for Zardoz. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there we go. 10 and then. We got it. We got it. Okay. Markets. We'll look at the markets. MR. We'll see the markets tomorrow. Stay tuned tomorrow. We will be tracking the markets. The markets are closed right now. Come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Zardoz. There is Zardoz. Thank you, Zardoz. I appreciate that, my friend. Sorry, I just now saw it. The PayPal come in. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's a little bit late, but it usually is pretty good. The emails come usually right away, but sometimes it takes a little bit. But thank you again, Zardoz. I appreciate that. So we did, he sent 5. We gave him 10 because PayPal, friends and family, there's no fees, where YouTube takes 30% from the super chats and another 25% or so comes out in taxes. 79 is here. Good to see you. Homestead Aquarius is here. Stacking is definitely one aspect of prepping. That's right, exactly. All right, very good. And we are still moving here. Oh, Zardoz is always here. That's right. Thank you, brother. You are the man. I appreciate that so much. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Okay, let's move on up through here. We've got Quarter says, thanks for your info. Eventually, we stackers, we will see a breakthrough. I really appreciate the variables you used to us to look out for. Not all scenarios work out, but it's all links in the chains. Blessings to everybody. That's right. Thank you so much. Don here says, right on. Silver is clearly acting on a potential for industrial demand following stocks upward, but with stocks at years highs and approaching all-time highs, don't be surprised if Powell uses harsh language to at least try and hold back the surge a bit. Yes, that's a very good point, Don. Very good point. As far as will silver crash, well, history says it will come down more in line with this normal valuation. That has happened 100% of time in history. None of the run-ups have ever held. I agree, don't listen to people, just look at the charts. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Very good. And let's see here. And we've got Tango Bale says, thanks for this interview, Sal. Well, thank you. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. I've had some pretty good guests on the channel. I'd like to interview some more in time, but super. That's an awesome solution for a money exchange. We need that. It's real money, and to think about it, we already use paper as money and accept that as well. That's true. That's right. So why not something that has a little bit of gold in it? Yes, indeed. That's more than just fiat. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. We've got Quarter on this interview that we did for the Goldbacks CEO. Says the following. Do all Goldbacks have the same amount of gold? For example, does a $5 Goldback have 20% as much gold or content as a $100 Goldback? Excellent video. Great line of question. Yes. They're fungible. They're interchangeable within each other. You can take 50 Goldbacks and exchange it for one Goldback note. And they have that amount of gold in them. Yes, indeed. Very, very good question. And I think you did answer it in the interview too. Susan Pitts says here, waiting on the next Fed hike to see what happens to the price. Keeping dry powder makes me nervous because of the loss of purchasing power. If the price pulls back, I'll pick up more. I'd rather exchange my fiat currency for sound money. Yes, indeed. That's right. 2-month high. Woohoo. It is to laugh. I sold some silver at that 2-month high. 2 months. My coins have been held for 40 to 50 years, and they're all still not worth that much. But y'all knock yourselves out. 2 months. Well, it's not about making money or profiting. Silver's never been about that for the metal itself. It's about preserving the wealth preservation. That's it. Gold and Silver says, silver go up, curses for sure. Arrgh, shiver me timbers. Duke Nukem here on this interview with the CEO of Goldbacks. It says, the following good show, Sal. I learned a few things from this interview. However, I'm still not convinced that Goldback is the future of money for a simple reason. It's traditional gold and it's not your everyday fiat. I feel Goldbacks are going to be regarded as a collector items, and future generations will look back and see them as beautiful but failed currency, so they'll be unique and highly collectible, perhaps more so than any constitutional gold or silver ever minted in our country from year to year. I'd like to get a few Goldbacks to add to my collection, but I agree they're not for stacking. Yep, I see. I think it's only going to take convincing or a whole lot more distribution or more people catching on to it before it really catches on. It's like the chicken before the egg type of deal. So I understand the skepticism. Until it's actually used more, where people start to see it in action. Very good. All right. Homestead Aquarius. Time for me to see what is said about this. It's a neat product. Yes, indeed. And they're really neat, pretty. I can see some great cases for them in use. More value than paper money. There you go. Yep, I agree. Lunkyful. The platinum video. He's not a fan. He says platinum is dead. No industrial use while the globalists are replacing combustion engines with EV batteries. Well, I talk about where it'll be used in other areas. And the catalyst is not just in automobiles. There's catalysts that are used in other things as well, too. All right. Very good. Lassie Farm is here. Good to see Lassie Farm. Welcome, my friend. And we've got Carl Hewitt on this. Let me get to this. Make this happen. We've got to be bold in this. Platinum is awesome. I think people need to hold it, own it, to really feel and understand the power of the metal. The first thing you understand is the concept of how dense the metal is. Yep, you're right. Exactly. The fact that it has many uses cases such as considered money, its future of green energy, it even helps cure cancer. It's crazy how no one talks about it. Only Sal. Yep. Yep, and it does have these other uses for sure in medicine as well, too. You're right. Thank you so much. Yep, that's right. Caldenius, platinum-based metals used in catalytic converters and other catalysts as well in industry. All right, very good. All right. No censorship says, I'm loaded down with platinum, loaded down. If it takes off, it's going to take off like crazy. Wow, I'm kind of curious about how many ounces you have. That's kind of wild. Richard Cranium on this video. One of the biggest fears, theft of precious metals in the mail. Yes, indeed. Let's see what he's got to say. This is an older video I did. I don't even remember doing this video. I was probably high on crack when I did this one. No, I'm kidding. In a place where they take Goldbacks, I would go all in. I'm in Tennessee, so I collect them. Yep. There you go. You got to have two people that are willing to exchange with it. That's right, exactly. All right, so Richard Cranium. As far as I'm concerned, postal workers stole some silver my wife purchased this month, as they refused to deliver my package and kept bouncing it around state according to their tracking website. It has already been to one post office in town here where I have a box according to their tracker, and the item is way late. Wow, that's awful, Richard Cranium. I would be all over that and calling them. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right. Sorry about that. I hope you get your package soon. Heart of Texas says it would be useful when there is manufacturing on the moon. Yeah, I guess but you have to process and that stuff on Earth before it goes back to the moon. You know what I mean? Mike sends some emoticons on this one. Thank you, brother. Silver Shire on this Asteroid video. No. Got something stuck in my throat. All right. Silver Shire says the following. They should scrap this flight and send it to fiat to Ukraine. Added a channel video yesterday of an amazing next level bullion coin verification x-ray machine. Maybe we can throw the asteroid in it. There you go. I bet you that's pretty expensive. Greater too. Oh man. Let's get some chaser in here. Need some more water. My voice is getting shot here. Timothy Shaw says, they don't even have the technology to do such a thing. Wake up, people. We've never been able to bend to the moon. NASA's full of crap. It's amazing how many people that don't think we went to the moon or that the earth is flat. It just boggles my mind how people don't understand basic science and reality. Reality, folks. Blows my mind. I mean, it's amazing. Crazy. Let's see. $17,000 for the x-ray machine. That's nuts. Wow. Crazy. Yep, I don't think I can afford that. He's drinking some colloidal silver. Yes, indeed. I'm going to just skirt by the Van Nuys belts. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what we've got. A few more here. Comments. Let's get down here, too. Good Goski. Good to Goski. Sal, be calm and carry on. Jeff Christensen of CPM Group feels it will drop a little below 1900 by summer's end. I kind of hope it does. It'd be nice to get some more. Asteroid be kryptonite. There you go, kryptonite. And see, I knew this video was going to get some people that don't believe we went to the moon, don't believe that there's space out there and all this. I knew I was going to get these comments. I should have even addressed it in the video. It's insane. Maybe the gold standard went away. Maybe have the dollar backed by toilet paper. Maybe so. Indeed. Let's see here. Yep, we went and we need to go further. That's right, exactly. Biden is at the moon. That's right, Biden is at the moon. And we've got John Knox says, silver is where you are the roadrunner and remain at the top of the cliff. Fiat is where you are wildly coyoting falling off the cliff at a rapid rate and blowing yourself up in some other way. That's a good analogy, that's for sure. That's right. Exactly. And we've got Launch Ingalls says, I wonder if they reduce the mass if it has a chance of being flung out to Earth. I guess they could blow it up and mine sections of it, I guess, or bring portions of it back. But even that, even if you did that, just the logistics of it all is just insane. That's right, very good. All right. Very good. And let's see here. We've got, see if we can capture one more. We may have caught up in all the comments. We very well may have caught up in all the comments. It looks like we have, although usually I'll get a message that says you're all caught up. We don't have it. Let's see if we got any held in spam. Probably some people cursing me out for believing that we went to the moon and we have been to space, but nope. A fears bank collapse and dollar confiscation. I don't know why some of these comments come there, but we do. Let's see here. Big Trader, you were raised on Buck Rogers and Star Wars for a reason. Same reason you were shown a cartoon drawing of the center of the earth and told this is the center, yet no one has been. Well, I don't believe the earth is the center of the universe. I believe that the universe is so big, there's no center. It's massive, massive. Our solar system is it's a tiny little infantile entity considering the vastness of space. And God did a wonderful thing creating the universe. And we can't put God on a plane. That's how I look at it. God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth is a oblate spheroid. It has an atmosphere, it has a stratosphere, and there's space. Yes, indeed. And there's Van Nuys belt, which we went through easily. Easily we went through. In 1969, actually in 1968, the astronauts flew around the moon. They're going to do that again next year, by the way. They're going to fly around the moon and come back, and then they're going to land on the moon again. And it's going to be glorious. It's going to be amazing. We did it. There's evidence of it all over the place. And it is what it is, but it's fun. It's fun. All right. All right. Yep, God is above the earth. And God created the earth. God should not be in a box. God created the earth in 6 literal days. And it was a oblate spheroid. Yes, indeed. The circle of the earth. It's in the Bible. God in the middle. Isn't that Malcolm in the middle, Liquid Electrum? Isn't it Malcolm in the middle? Anyways, very good. All right, so let's see. Any other comments? But will the premiums be sky high? That's a good one, Johnny Silver Bull. They very well could be. The premiums might be sky high. Oh, yes, indeed. At the moon. See, the thing is that these people who don't think that the Earth is flat and that we ever in space, they all say it's CGI. They all say it's photographic trickery and the like. And really, this movement started on the age of the internet. The more information we get, the more misinformation we get. You know, the more that reality, people less and less believe reality. Deep fakes are coming out. You can post an image, you can post a video, and people won't believe it. It's just crazy. But I tell you what, if we didn't go to the moon, as incompetent as the government is, as incompetent, and then that's the biggest cover up that they could have ever have done. It would have been massive. In fact, there's people that say on the other side that there are aliens out there, and that there's a cover up for that. You know, now that's something that's being they're talking about openly about that there may be actually aliens and UFOs. And actually, UFOs, believe it or not, does not necessarily mean it's an alien spacecraft. You know what I mean? Very good. All right. Evil One said there's a big difference between having doubt about going to the moon and believing the earth is flat. No, you're right. There is a difference. That's true. But anyways. But yeah, there's a big difference. But even as such, anyways, very good. I know it's a controversial subject in this community. I should probably post a poll. Let me post a poll here real quick. Let's see here. I want to see what you guys... I bet you the majority of you in here are going to say we didn't go to the moon. I'm going to post a poll. Did we go to the moon? I won't even ask if the earth is flat. I'm just curious. It's a very controversial topic. I bet you the majority of you say we didn't go to the moon. I'd be willing to bet. But we did go to the moon. But anyways... Undecided. Yeah, there we go. Undecided. Well, sorry, it's only one or the other. But if you're undecided, you can probably just say no, because there's so much evidence that we went to the moon. So much evidence. If you're undecided, you basically don't believe it, Evil One. I'm curious, but yeah, it's almost. I'm actually surprised. It's actually there's a 55 that's floating around here. 44% say no. And by the way, if you disagree, that's fine, no problem. I'm just very curious to see what you guys think. Filmed in Hollywood, just in case the footage wasn't received. Planets are aligning next year. Yeah, and you know, that could have been done, shadow work. It could have been filmed in Hollywood as a placeholder in case the footage wasn't received by the satellites and stuff like that, which it was. But that very well could have happened. I could see how that happening. Liquid election. The planets are aligning next year in a big way. Last time was 1704, and this cycle might be life-changing in many ways. Wow, that's interesting, Liquid Electrum. I wonder what happened in 1704 that was life-changing. What would happen this time that would be life-changing? All right, very good. Eshway says yes. There you go. I trust Buzz Aldrin, says Emerald Coast Stacker. All right, so I surprisingly, yes, we went to the moon. 63% of you say we did. All right, there we go. Silver Shire says, whichever option wins, we all must agree to it. That's right. There you go. Exactly. So that's right. Whoever wins, we got to agree. That means we've got to convince you guys. You got to change your views. You've got to change your views. Moon rocks were proven to be petrified wood, and the boot in the Smithsonian does not match a print on the moon. Well, it may have been made some of the same type of material, because moon rocks, you know, are not so out of this world that they can't be items. And look at all the nickel, all the other elements that are in asteroids. And the footprint on the boot on the moon, the print on the moon, I don't know what boot they're looking at, if it was or what have you, but you know, I don't think that's, I'd have to look at that evidence. But even as such, you know, there's so many different things that you can nitpick at. You know, the imprint of the boot or whatever does not disprove that it didn't happen. Maybe they put the wrong boot in. I don't know. People are mooning me right now. That's right. They're mooning me right now. All right, very good. They have boot covers. Third Eye Philosophy says they have boot covers. Okay, there you go. That answers it. So they have boot covers. No, they took them out of the museums in shame to look it up. Well, maybe they made a mistake when they put them in there. But just because the boot prints didn't match does not mean we didn't go to the moon, Big Trader. That does not support your case one bit. The covers, in fact, Third Eye Philosophy probably explained it, and I didn't realize that they had boot covers on the boots. So they had the boots and then the covers over them, and that's what the print was from. If he's right, I don't know. But Big Trader, what about the excuses that you got, that your side has about the photography, all the photos of the Earth? If you can go to the NASA's website, Big Trader, and see hundreds of photos from back then of the Earth. I've scrolled through them and seen them. You're saying all those are fake? How is that? They didn't have Photoshop back in 1968. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is usually the correct one. That's right, John Knox. And we did go to the moon. 20s and 19s. But they had color cameras way before 1969, Big Trader. Steven barks at the moon. That's right. Just like Ozzy. That's right. Exactly. Buy you one-way ticket to the moon, Bozzy and Stacker. That's right. From Terry. Yep. And see the thing, it's convenient that they're fake because it doesn't support your narrative, Big Trader. It doesn't support your narrative. But the thing is logic, common sense, evidence, hard evidence that they were on the moon. It's there. Space rocks may have the same material as petrified rocks, but I mean, everything in the universe is not a foreign. Just because you go to the moon and you find dust and whatever, it's going to have common elements in it. We're a carbon-based solar universe. Carbon, other materials are not so foreign that they're not going to be found here on Earth too. You know, I mean, right now the Mars rover is drilling down and finding materials that you would find on Earth as well too. When they trained, and the rover and they're looking in the desert, and what's there to have an idea of how it would be on Mars. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see. Very good. Anyways, yeah. All right, let's see what the poll is. We have 861 votes. 62% of you believe we went to the moon. 38% say no. It's still crazy. It's hard to believe that it's really hard to believe that 38 or 39% of you actually don't think we went to the moon. But anyways, all right. Well, anyways, it's interesting. It's interesting to see. But yeah, it's fascinating. It just blows my mind. It's all. It blows my mind. I guess we're never going to convince each other, but that's what the internet does. And people can come up with an argument, and they just grasp on to their confirmation with other people, showing little bits to throw doubts on something that's been unquestioned for years. Like, what is a man? What is a woman? I think the people who don't think that we went to the moon, and that the Earth is flat and all this, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, very good. All right. Asked about those over 60 to vote. But anyways, but I respect, but hey, everybody's got an opinion. Pretty interesting. All right. 62 to 38. We'll end the poll now. Very good. Squatter Man in the Sky, based on cave paintings and medieval stuff. The alignment and tough generations is coming soon. I've not heard about that. Squatter Man in the Sky. Very good. All right. I believe in always questioning, but there's gotta be some foundation in truth too. You know what I mean? All right. Very good. All right. Yeah, big trader. Yeah, if you think the moon is the same size as the sun, wow. Sorry, dude. That's way out there. That's way out there. All you got to do is look up in the sky. But anyways, all right. Very good. All right, well, thank you guys. Well, this has been fun. Fun discussion. All right. No, that's one thing. I never shy away from controversial topics either. And that's obviously a very controversial one based off the poll here. But you guys are great. Thank you for putting up with me. I know some of you, a lot of you, well, apparently 39% of you disagree with me based off this poll. But that's all right. And we haven't even gotten into the flat earth stuff. But anyways. Because if you don't believe we went to the moon, you might as well not believe we have a oblate spheroid Earth either. But anyways, all right. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We had a good time. We will be back tomorrow night. Yes, indeed. We will be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And I hope you have a wonderful evening for our market watch. All right. Yes, indeed. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Keep your feet on the stars. Actually, if you don't believe that we can touch the stars, well, I guess we can't touch the stars. We can't put our feet on them. So maybe I'm not going to say that. Keep your feet on, let's see here. Keep your feet on something else. Maybe keep your feet on the carburetor and keep reaching for the ground. See you guys. Take care. See you guys. All right. Have a good one.